The pro-Trump caravan came to Portland Saturday night, and things got ugly very fast. In the midst of it, a man was shot. The first shooting death here in more than 90 days of protests. The first words at a news conference today.
This afternoon, my heart is heavy. My heart goes out to the family and the friends of the man who was killed last night on the streets of our city.
The added element now is far-right groups coming to the city. Police had tried to get their group of hundreds of vehicles to circle but not enter downtown. But it didn't go that way. There was major agitation on both sides, with some associated with far-right groups like Patriot Prayer shooting paintballs and spraying those in opposition with bear spray. There were fistfights in the streets, and the ultimate violence, the shooting of the man shortly before 9 at night. Mayor Ted Wheeler, like many, concerned about what's next, but at this point with more of a plea than a plan.
What I'm asking people right now, knowing what happened last night, is if you're thinking you're going to come back into our city from somewhere else to seek retribution, I'm telling you to stay away. Work with us. Help us de-escalate this situation.
Oregon's governor also spoke out today, putting a lot of blame on what she feels is divisive politics at the top, writing, quote, "For the last several years and escalating in recent months, President Trump has encouraged division and stoked violence. It happened in Charlottesville, it happened in Kenosha, and now, unfortunately, it is happening in Portland, Oregon." And Multnomah County Chair Deborah Kafoury wrote, "This tragedy will be used to justify escalating violence. It will be used to paint an entire movement with a broad and misleading brush. And sadly, it will be used by the occupant of the White House to deepen divisions and fear." Of course, President Trump had something to say, live tweeting as Wheeler spoke, saying, "Ted Wheeler, the wacky radical left do-nothing Democrat mayor of Portland, who has watched great death and destruction of his city during his tenure, thinks this lawless situation should go on forever. Wrong. Portland will never recover with a fool for a mayor." To that, Wheeler said this.
He has an opportunity to uplift us and bring us together and help us move through this difficult situation in our nation's history, and instead, he chooses to play petty politics and divide us. That's my reaction.
We did press Mayor Wheeler about any strategy to fight the immediate threat of more violence. Didn't get much of an answer on that, but we did learn that he is working with local, regional, and state leaders to figure out a plan. Tim Gordon, KGW News.